says record.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Today we're going to sit on our mat, either flat on the ground or on a cushion. Oh, and I forgot. I need to mute everybody. I'm a little out of practice with this. I do have to mute everybody, don't I? Could you mute yourselves? I kind of forgot how to do it.
Sure.
You guys could just mute yourselves and then we'll begin. Or wait a second. I think, oh, there we go. I got it. Okay. I remembered. All right, let's begin. All right, so today we're going to sit cross-legged. Why don't we bring one leg, maybe the right leg in close and the left leg outside. And just take a moment to feel where you are this morning. Feel and notice. And we're just going to start with some gentle movements of the head. So we'll just begin by nodding our head yes. And as you're nodding your head yes, your eyes can be open or closed. And don't forget to deepen your breath. And when you're ready, you can come to center and then nod your head no. And be gentle with your body. It's early. And then we can begin to make some circles. Roll our head out in a nice big circle or a smaller circle, whatever suits your neck. So even though we're moving, we're also working on deepening our breathing. And let's get ready to go the other direction if you haven't done that already. Just feel what your neck feels like. And everything we do today, also be aware of your posture. So if you're slumping right now, it might be a good time to straighten your posture a little. Let's slow down and just sit with the chin tucked close to the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Take 2 slow sips of air through your nose and even let your forehead soften a little more. Good. And then very slowly, with that chin tucked, just begin to roll your head so that your neck gets nice and long and your head is sitting right over your spine. Now let's circle the arms up. And you can bend your arms if that's better for you, or straight. And turn your palms forward and just get in touch with your fingers, maybe wiggling them or opening and shutting them. So you decide what you need, maybe roll out your wrists. I'm going to open and close mine a few more times. And then after you've explored the wrists, the fingers, and the hands a little bit, go ahead and let the palms face one another. And then just begin to bring your arms straight in front of you. Try to have your wrists and elbows in line with your shoulders. And are you ready? Let's take an inhale and open the arms just as big as you'd like. Let the chest open a little bit more and then bring the palms close together again, either touching or apart. One more, inhale, big breath, open the wings. And then once again, exhale. Now we're going to turn the palms to face the ground and we're just going to lower our hands. And as you lower your hands, just begin to walk your hands in front of you and feel your hips, feel your back, feel the way you want to feel today. You don't want to feel stiff or compressed. You might even move your body a little. Continue working on breathing. And then find the place where the stretch is just right for you. Before we come up, feel the base of your tail, the coccyx. And with that as your base and your chin tucked, slowly begin to come up Chin is still tucked, slowly lengthening your spine and sitting back up. Let's sweep the arms up one more time, just to bring awareness to the spine, and then bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Listen, breathe, and feel. Everything we do today is designed to make us feel better during the day. Let's open the eyes now. And whatever leg is in front, for me, it's the left. Just switch it out. And my right leg is in front now. Same thing, we're going to raise our arms up towards your ceiling, or if you're outdoors, towards the sky, and roll out the wrists or open and close the hands. You can even move your head. Here you're on your own, just getting in touch with the fingers and the hands. And don't forget the posture. And then once again, once you've done enough of the hands, we're going to let the palms face one another. Bring the hands forward in line with your shoulders. Open the wings. Close the arms. You can lift and lower your chin even if you'd like. 2 more. And last one, to bring the hands forward again. This time we turn the palms down. Lean forward, bring your hands to the floor in front of you. And it might feel different because you have the other leg in front. Walk your hands as forward as you'd like. And you can even set a yoga block under your forehead if that would feel good. And maybe move a little. Remember, we want to get started on how we want to feel today. We want to have plenty of space in our body. So notice, be mindful for those things. And then again, with that base of the tailbone as the root, as the start of everything, and the chin tucked closely in, we walk our hands up and we slowly lift the chin away from the chest till the head is stacked over the heart. Take one more big circle of the arms and bring your hands once again to your heart. Recross your legs and just extend the legs forward. You can just sit back on your hands. I want you just to feel the blood flowing in your legs again. So all I'm doing is just shaking out the legs. You might even wiggle your legs just to get the blood flowing. You might even see the color of your legs or feet start to change as the blood flows. Okay. Good. From here, we're just going to bring the legs in any way you'd like and come up to box position or tabletop position. And as you come to tabletop position, we're going to move through cat and cow basic at first, and then you're free to get as individual as you'd like. So let's start to inhale. Let the chest come through the arms, lift your tail, stomach drops. Exhale, the reverse of that, cat pose. Let's do a few more. And breathe the way you want to breathe today as well. Not tight or shallow or blocked in any way. Last cat and cow. And then start to move any way that feels good to you. I'm going to roll back and forth in my cat-cow. You can do that. Or you can drop your hips left and right or circle. Whatever feels good to you as we start the day together. So we're all different. We're all feeling different. Although we're all basically, in our own bodies. So do what feels good to you. And last few seconds here. All right, let's come back to that box position as you're ready. Oops. And with yourself, slide your palms about a handprint forward, tuck your toes, and we're just going to take today's first down dog. Or maybe it's not your first down dog. I don't know. Shake out your head. Let your knees start to bend and paddle out your legs. Feel, listen to your body, to your breath. Maybe open and close your mouth, loosen up your jaw. And then let's be still, whether your heels are touching or in the air, it really doesn't matter. Whether your legs are straight or bent, it doesn't matter. Hold the position that we are in. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And I can't hear you, but with sound, breathe out. Let it out. There's only so many things we're in control of, the rest we're not, so we can just let it out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Ready with sound. Breathe out. All right. The knees are going to bend. As the legs are going to bend, we're going to look straight forward and take as many steps forward to reach your hands for forward fold. Just like when we were seated, forward fold, feel the way you want to feel today, loose, free, energy flowing, nothing blocked, nothing hard or stagnant or congested. You can just fold forward, or you can hold onto your arms, bent arms, sway. Breathe deep. Feel your head, your neck long. All right, and then remember, just like we did when we were seated, we are aware of the base of the tailbone. Let the arms drop, the hands to the ground. Chin is tucked close to the chest and so slow. Working on leg strength, core strength, so slow. We roll up to stand. We're still rolling slowly, noticing the spine, noticing the neck starting to lengthen, noticing the crown of the head reaching to the ceiling. And then once we get to mountain pose, we just stand and observe our posture. We don't want to walk around or do our activities during the day with poor posture. So just be aware of your posture for the first few moments here. Eyes can be open or closed. All right, from mountain pose at the front of the mat, sweep the arms up. We're going to do the same thing that we did when we were seated. Turn your palms forward, open and close your hands, maybe fast, maybe slow. We don't want to have arthritis in our fingers. We want to have healthy fingers and hands and wrists. So just be aware of those parts of your body for now. We want to be able to reach. We want to be able to get those cans or items high in the shelf. So just reaching up, feeling secure that you can grab those things that are higher, bring them down. And then we're going to bring the arms up one more time. Bring the palms to face, bend the knees as we slowly take that forward fold once again, facing the front of your mat. Let's, from here, put your hands down. We're going to come into a lunge. So just step only the left leg back for lunge. Be aware of your right leg bent, knee, have it over your ankle, and your left leg can come down if you prefer, or you can lift it up. I'm going to put mine down at first, and maybe I'll lift it later. Whatever you're doing, get a good stretch. Let your chest lift. You can have fingertips on the mat or hands on your blocks, yoga blocks. Make an effort to soften the shoulders. I know it's hard. Soften the eyebrows. I'm going to lift my left knee off the mat now. You can do that or not. And let's take a nice twist. Reach your right arm high. And as you reach your right arm high, breathe well. Good. And release the arm, release the knee, and take your right knee back to meet your left. And we'll take a child's pose, knees wide or closed. Head comes down. And again, we're still, we feel, and we notice. All right, let's come back up. Find downward dog. Once you get there, pedal it out again. We'll be still for another moment. Take an inhale. And breathe out with sound. Knees bend, look forward, tiptoe or step, 1 or 2 steps to the front of your mat again. This time, find flat back. We haven't done one of those yet, so slide the hands above the knees and start to have a well-defined flat back here. A well-lengthened spine and neck. If you want, you can reach your arms out like airplane arms, or you can keep them on your legs. Good. All right. And then once again, we'll slowly bend the knees and take that forward fold. This time we're going to take lunge, but we're stepping just the right leg back. And you can keep it up or put it down. Make sure your left knee is over your left ankle. It's been a while, so I don't have the camera angle very good today. All right, so let your chest come forward. And again, make a conscious effort to relax your shoulders. If you'd like, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. You don't have to, and we'll take a twist to the left. Good, last breath. And we're just going to lower the left hand, and this time step back to downward dog. We're going to come to a plank. So just almost like we did in cat-cow, we're just going to roll forward to a plank position. And if it's been a while since you've done one, you can put your knees down. Just aim to keep your spine straight if your knees are off the mat. If your knees are on the mat, just aim to keep your neck nice and long, okay? Let's count 4, 3, 2, and after 1, we're going to press our hips back to down dog again. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Take an inhale and an exhale. Set your feet a little closer behind you and carefully stretch your right leg high. Point and flex the foot. Stretch out the toes, circle the ankle. We want to get our feet toned and, feeling good before we put the shoes on the rest of the day, whether they're sneakers or sandals, whatever you're going to wear. All right. And then after we've pointed and flexed the foot or circled the ankle, very carefully bring that right knee in and step it through. Pivot and plant your left foot and press into your feet as we slowly come up for warrior 1. Start by having your hips facing forward and then reach your arms up overhead and in line with your ears. We're going to open to the left now for warrior 2. Adjust your feet and look to the right hand or beyond. Two more breaths. 1. Again, making an effort to find your posture, your spine straight. 2. Now, keeping the right leg bent, we're just going to reach the right arm up and back for reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. Try to keep the ribs contained, your right rib cage contained. 2 more breaths. You can sit a little deeper into it if you'd like or not. Our next posture will be exploring side angle. So we're just going to bring the right forearm to the right knee and left arm up. Through just a very basic way. You can do any other version you'd like if you want to bring your hand to a block or to the ankle, or if you want to stretch the left arm over your head, you can do that. I'm just going to do the basic version. Let's do 2 more breaths. 1. 2. And as we inhale and come up, return to reverse warrior. But this time, straighten your front leg. So we call it reverse triangle. Lower the arms in line with the shoulders. We're getting ready for triangle. Make sure you're not slipping. Stretch over your right leg. Lower your right hand to the block or to the leg. You can look down or up or straight ahead. I'll count 4 breaths. 1. And this is good for balancing the hips, the shoulders, strengthening the legs 2. 3. And 4. We press up and go ahead and bend your right knee again. Cartwheel your hands down and step back to down dog. Big breath in and let it go. Feet are close together at the back of the mat. Let's try the other side. The left leg raises, stretches up. And feel your foot. Listen to what that left foot needs. Point and flex, circle the ankle, open and close the toes maybe. Before you put on your dancing shoes, what does that foot need? Okay, very slowly now and carefully, we're stepping the left foot forward, pivoting and planting the right foot down. Make sure your base is secure and come on up. Warrior 1, looking straight to the front of your mat. Don't forget tummy control, tugging the tummy in, because that's one of the most important things we can do for our posture and for safety of our back. Even if it doesn't look like your tummy is in, my tummy probably is sticking out because eating too much, but I'm trying to tighten the muscles. Let's take 1 more breath here on Warrior 1. Ready? We're going to open up to Warrior 2, opening to the right and adjusting the feet as well. Look past your left hand. You got it. Warrior 2. Make an effort to listen, to be still, to notice what this side feels like, to be patient. 2 more breaths. 1, 2. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and over. And keep the left rib cage in, contained. Belly in. All right, last 2 breaths here. You can look up. You can go back, whatever feels good to your neck. And then we go to side angle, nice and gentle. Rest the left arm on the thigh. Right arm reaches up, or take a more advanced version if you'd like. I'm just doing the basic one. 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3. What information are you getting from the body? 4. Now we're going to come up. Start coming up slowly. Let the left leg stretch straight and take that reverse triangle. Then lower the arms in line with the shoulders. Again, make sure your feet are secure. You're not going to slip. Stretch forward, lower the left hand to the leg or the floor or the block or whatever modification you have. Look up or down or straight ahead. I love this posture because it seems to stabilize and realign any misalignments in my low back and my sacrum. I'm prone to lots of misalignments depending on how I sleep, but this pose seems to, it's a beautiful way to just get everything feeling aligned. All right, last breath here in triangle. Good, and then we're gonna come back up. Let's come back up, let the left leg bend, and take one more peaceful warrior. We've done this before, and then cartwheel the hands down to the mat. This time, please take another plank and try to gather information about your body. If you don't want to be in a high plank, that's fine. I'm going to move forward and back in my high plank. That feels good to me, and I'm tightening my stomach muscles. If you just want to be on your knees, that's fine too. All right, let's do a cobra. So come down, all the way down. Feel the weight drop into the mat. Snuggle the elbows. Elbows are bent, palms are on the mat. And let's just try a little baby cobra lift. Gather information about what this feels like. And then release. Go ahead and practice either a couple more baby cobras, mindful about your lower back and what feels good to it, or come up a little higher with straight arms. And then what we're going to do after that is slowly press up to that tabletop, that box position. Open out your knees wide or not so wide, and sit back in child's pose again. And be still, and just notice how you feel. You can be gazing to that third eye right between your eyebrows. You can massage your head on the mat. Maybe your head needs a little massage, good for your neck. All right, moving on. So let's just lift our head off the mat and press up a little bit. Left arm is going to slide under the right, and we're gonna do a modified thread the needle. Breathe deep. Last breath on this side. Unthread. Come back to child's pose again. Press your head up, and right arm threads under the left now. Last breath here. And unthread. All right. Slowly come up, bring the knees in, handprint in front, getting ready to tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Slowly look forward and step to the front of your mat. Find our second flat back. We've only done one. You can keep your hands on the legs or fingertips down or arms out, any modification you'd like. And then find the forward fold again. Feel the way you want to feel today. Take some time here. And then when you're ready, just as slowly as we have been moving when we come up, chin is closely tucked to the chest. We roll up vertebra by vertebra, vertebra by vertebra. Stretching it out as long as we can till we come all the way up. Then we circle the arms high. Keep the arms overhead, feet planted. Encircle your left wrist and lengthen it up. Lean to your right. We'll come back to center, reach the arms up, encircle the right wrist now, just circling the right wrist, lean to the left. Now, coming up. Now, take a break, lower your arms. Now, with balance. Inhale, reach the arms up. Encircle the left wrist, lean to your right. And stretch that left foot out, toe on the ground or leg in the air. So maybe modified balance or with balance. 3, 2, good for sustaining strength in the ankles and the legs. 1, wherever you are, come back up and let the arms come down. Last time with modified balance or with balance. Inhale, circle the right wrist, lean left, take that right foot out, toe on the ground or leg in the air. 3, 2, be still, notice what you feel. 1, all right, and all the way back down, release. Release the arms in any way, the shoulders, it feels good to you. Maybe circling one at a time, maybe little circles, maybe big ones, maybe shrugging the shoulders, let that go. Next thing we're going to do is a standing Kundalini exercise. That's a different type of yoga. Kundalini, you can look it up later, but we're going to do what's called knocking on heaven's door. I think that's what they call it. So the feet are comfortably apart, the knees are kind of soft. I'll turn this way. And we're just going to, we're going to turn to our right. Good, come back to center, turn to your left. Remember your knees, there's no tension or stress on your knees. Come to center. Now we're going to do it a little faster. Let the arms come back, turn the head. So we're just having like a swinging feeling. You can go slower. You can make a sound as you pat your low back. You can increase the speed, you can go faster, or if you don't want to go faster, just do the tempo you were happy with. I don't think I'm going to go faster. Remember, wherever you turn, your gaze is going in that direction. I'm going to face you now. Good, let's do 5 more, I'll count them. And don't feel silly or doing it, just listen and feel your body. 5. Good for your internal organs. 4. All the internal organs. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Slow it down because we've been moving a lot. Slow it down very slowly. Come back to center. Gather your feet in and just be still. You can look straight ahead or down or close your eyes. Breathe deep. Just like we shook our legs out earlier when we were seated to get the blood flowing, we kind of did the same thing just now with the whole body. Got the blood flowing. Can you feel it flowing into all the veins and arteries and nooks and crannies? I hope so. All right, let's open the feet a little bit more again. Hands on the waist. And what we're going to do is some circles. So again, have your feet either turned out or straight ahead, whatever resonates with your knees, because we all have different knee things going on. We're just going to circle our hips. And maybe you can see I'm starting in a clockwise direction. It doesn't matter. I just tend to do that. So I'm going clockwise. Just notice your hips, all the muscles. Again, good for the internal organs of our body. All right, let's slow down, just slow as you can, and stand tall for a breath. And then we'll reverse direction. Make sure your knees are not locked. Your ankles are not locked. At least mine aren't. Maybe you feel some more improvement in your range of motion, or maybe you're getting some information about how you need to increase the range of movement in the hips. I don't know, just notice. All right, a couple more, and then once again, we will take our time slowing down and just standing tall for a moment. All right, so we've done circles. Circles are pretty easy for me. What's hard are these figure eights. Somehow it's hard for me to connect this and this. So you know what an 8 looks like. We're going to go that next. So this is like harder for me. So just try your figure eights. See, I'm already can't do them. But maybe you can. Maybe if I put my hands in a different place, it'll be easier. I haven't practiced these in a while. I need to work on these figure eights. Maybe you're a former belly dancer and you can do them great. And don't forget to slow down and go your other direction, the opposite direction. Hey, I can do these a little better when I do it this direction. Maybe the direction has something to do with what hand you use, if you're left-handed or right-handed. I don't know. Any neurobiologists out there? All right, so let's do a couple more just to loosen up. And then once again, we'll slow down and gather your feet a little closer and stand tall, be still. Take a breath in and out and let all that go. Next, we're going to widen our stance, feet forward, toes in front of the heels. And we're just going to, we'll do it 2 times. Hands on the hips. Take a breath as you take an arch with your back. Look up. And then with awareness of your spine, come forward and all the way down. You can hold your ankles or just have your hands on the floor. Let your exhales grow even longer. All right, a straddle position and a forward fold. Good job. Let's come up to a flat back here, and let's add some twisties, some twists. Left hand down, right arm up. We're going to go a little bit faster, not too fast, and then change. Almost like you're pulling up, pulling taffy out of the ground. That's what it feels like to me. One more on each side. And then we'll fold, bring our hands to our waist again. And just as slowly as we've been coming up from all of our forward folds, come all the way. All right. I said we were going to do that twice, didn't I? All right, we'll do it twice. This time, let's do a different version. Maybe take our hands behind, clasp your hands. Clasp your hands and intentionally squeeze the shoulder blades down the back. And you can look up, a little back arch. And with the hands clasped, let's just do one more, either halfway or head hangs a little more. Forward fold for 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to come up with your hands clasped and that feels okay, do that. Or release your clasp and hold your hips. Again, journey upward mindfully and slowly. Good. Heel toe or step the feet in, face the front of the mat once again. All right. Find your posture, just be still. Core, shoulders, low back. 360 degrees of your physical body standing at its peak. All right, and then inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, bend the legs and fold. Inhale, flat back, any modification you choose. And exhale, fold again. All right, we're going to step back to plank. And this time, these are called mountain climbers. That is if you can keep a high plank. If not, don't worry about it. Knees drawing, like left knee draws to the right. Right knee draws to the left. Very mindful. If you're not able to do this, just do some cobra curls up and down. Mindful mountain climbers. Four more, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lower all the way down. Yeah, that felt good coming down. Clasp your hands behind you. Tops of the feet on the floor. Are you ready? Inhale and lift up. Feet are on the floor. Locust pose. I don't know if I'm in the range of the camera, so we'll move back a little. Tops of the feet on the floor. Maybe make an effort to smile. I don't know. It helps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring your hands to the mat. Bring yourself back up to all fours. And one more child's pose. This will be the last one. I bet instantly everybody's starting to breathe deeper. Ready? From child's pose, let's come back up to tabletop and just tuck your legs off to one side and then come back to a cross-legged position. We're going to do a twist again, cross-legged, and then we're going to do one with the legs straight out. So we're just sitting up. What can you do? What can I do to improve my posture? Let's just take a moment to think about that. And then once you've found that posture that feels healthy for you, we're going to take the right hand behind us, left hand to the right knee. And we're careful not to twist and hurt the low back. All right, so we'll take 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Feel the amazing muscles of the belly expanding and contracting. And 1, we come to center. All right, you can recross your legs or not. Let's take that same twist over to the other side, to the left. 1 and 2. Our posture, 3 and 4. And we unwind. Good. In between, before the next twist, let's take a butterfly. Feel free to flutter your legs if you'd like. So just keeping, holding onto your feet. We'll again find our posture. This is a seated, a tall butterfly. And you can flutter your legs if you'd like. Crown of the head tall, the tops of the thighs heavy. Eyes can close. Be still. Feel. Listen. This is a good way to gauge how tight we are in the hips, the low back. And you can sit on a little cushion if you need to. I forgot to say that. Last 2 breaths here. And feel free to massage your feet while you're here. That's what I'm doing. Hey, if I don't do it, who will? All right, let's open the eyes. Good job. All right, let's bring the knees up and just stretch out your left leg. Now, this is a little deeper twist. So again, be really smart and listen to yourself. I'm going to show you what it looks like. If it doesn't feel good to you, just don't do it. I'm twisting to the right again, my right hand behind me. I'm just going to hold on to that right leg. Sitting up tall, left foot is flexed. I'm looking off to the right, just for a breath or 2, and then I'll show you what's next. So once I've settled into that twist, I'm going to look forward again and tilt my chin up and down. So I'm looking straight ahead, but my body is twisting. So my body's twisting, just my head is forward. Just to get into any more tension in the neck, because I don't want you to walk around today with tension in your neck. Good. Last couple nods. And then look to the right again. And unwind to center. In between, let's do another butterfly, because the more we do, the better we'll get at it, right? So again, sit up tall, be still. We don't want to have a rounded spine. We want to have a nice tall spine. Close your eyes, feel. Try to relax the thighs, the hips. All right, open the eyes. Let's try the other side now. Only the right leg goes long. We bring the left leg up, left hand behind us, and we flex the right foot. Let's twist left. Once you've settled into that, your body's twisting left, your head goes to the front, face front, and then up and down like you're saying yes. By the way, if you don't like this head up and down thing, just look over your left shoulder. All right, and then once we've nodded enough, look over the left shoulder again. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. And this time, bring both legs in and just lift your feet and give your legs a hug. Give your legs a nice tight hug. Or if you can't lift your feet from the ground, just hug, okay? Hug yourself. And then we're slowly going to find the backs of our legs and let our legs come out either bent or straight for 4 breaths. 1, 2. You can go hands free if you'd like. 3, 4. Remember that hug that we just did? We're going to repeat that. Bend the knees. Hug your legs. Your chin is tucking closely to your chest. Last 2 big breaths here. Good. Feet come down. Legs go long again, just like we did at the very start of the class. Legs go long. Only this time we have a better posture. We're not just kind of leaning back. Legs are long. Either press on your thighs or hands on the ground. Flex your feet. Staff pose. You should look like the letter L. Make an effort to adjust so that you feel alert and confident in your posture, the way you want to feel today. All right, and then you can either reach your arms up and fold forward, touch your legs, or you can do it a more relaxed way. You can just fold. So any way you want to do it. You can feet flex, reach up, fold. That might be too much. You might want to just relax your toes and fold. Wherever you are, let's hang out for a few breaths. 4. Let the back, listen to your back. 3. 2. 1. And chin is tucked closely. And with that chin tucked, we roll up so slow. Like a slow motion video of a flower opening up. That's us today. Reaching up, opening up to the light, to the sun. Excellent. All right. From that position, we're going to bring the legs in one more time, the feet to the ground, and repeat what we just did, just the hug part. Just the hug. Hug those legs, squeeze those legs. Chin is tucked. And then set your feet down. You might need to scoot your body up to the front of your mat. Feet are on the floor. And just as slow as you can, lie on your back. You might want to stretch this movement out. Or you might just want to plop down on your back. I don't know. We'll meet on the floor, lying on our back. And turn your palms down. Press your feet into the floor. And let's build our bridge. As you inhale, lift your hips. And move it down as you exhale. Nice and slow. Do it a couple more times. You can modify the last one. We're going to hold it for 4 breaths. You can keep your palms face down or squeeze your shoulders and interlace your hands. I'll count to 4, 3, 2, 1. And release nice and slow. Every time we come down, nice and slow. Take a breath. All right, now our final twist, and then we move into Shavasana. So once again, like you were going to do a bridge, lift your hips, but bump them off to the left and pour your knees off to the right. Left arm out, turn your head left. Be still. Notice what you're feeling. Feel the way you want to feel today. Calm, loose, strong, whatever way you want to feel. Last breath. And then we kind of put our feet on the floor to help us back to middle. And arms by our side, palms by our side. And then lift the hips this time. Bump them off to the right. Spill the knees to the left. Right arm out. Turn your head right. Each breath, precious, flowing. Relax your stomach, relax your belly. Don't tense your face. All right, and then as we prepare to exit this twist, you might want to put your feet down on the ground again to come all the way back and draw your knees in for a loose hug or maybe a tighter hug or a massage of the back or even a happy baby. Take a moment, any variation or modification. And then we're getting ready for Shavasana. So we're at the end of our class. We're getting ready for Shavasana now. If you didn't like those mindful mountain climbers, let them go. If you didn't like those warrior poses, let them go. I tried to make a well-rounded practice, but not everything works for everyone. So we're going to get ready to let go. We're going to do that in steps. It's called tense and relax. So I want you to lie flat now. And starting with your face, go ahead and tense your face. Now relax your face. Now I want you to shrug your shoulders or tense your shoulders. Now let them go, relax. Now please tense your stomach muscles. Now relax your stomach and also take some time for a deep belly breath. Now tense your glutes and also your legs because they're kind of connected. Tense your legs and your glutes. And then let them relax. Now tense your whole body and hold that. Your whole body. Remember your face, your shoulders, your stomach, your legs, your glutes, your fingers, your toes. Tense, tense, tense. Now relax your whole body. And again, take a deep belly breath if you need to, or shake it out if you need to, if you still need to. So we're at the end of our practice, time for Shavasana. Enjoy the stillness. And I'm going to take a little Shavasana too. Why not? Enjoy the stillness. As we get ready to end Shavasana, start with your fingers and toes. Add some deep belly breaths. Add a stretch or two. And then pull the legs in and roll to one side of your mat. Let the weight just spill to one side, right or left. And remember, every exit is an entry somewhere else. We're going to get ready to press up and finish our practice. Come back up slowly to the position that we started in, which was just seated. Hands resting on your legs, eyes can be open or closed. Just be still for a moment and feel, notice. Hopefully this practice will help you start the day. It helped me to start the day practicing with you. So let's bring hands together, hands to third eye, take a breath, connect to your mind, and hands to your heart as you connect to your heart. All right, I will stop the recording and unmute everybody.